footytips.com.au TV.
Welcome to footytips.com.au TV. Francis Leach here with Bev O'Connor. G'day, Bev.
Lovely to see you. Love your hat. Are we going to have a different one each week?
I think we might. I should have worn the dunce's cap after my rubbish tips last weekend. Round 20 of AFL action. I know a lot of tipping contests are getting very tight.
Absolutely. And of course, Melbourne last week were fantastic. I should have tipped them. I don't know why. A great match for Jeff White's 250th and David Neatz's 300th coming up this week.
It is. It's the first game of the round. The Pies and the Demons at the MCG. Collingwood getting the staggers as well. Friday night against the Tigers, they were well beaten. Melbourne were great. So you've got to tip the D's. I know the table says that you shouldn't, but the way they play...
we've beaten them once this year too.
Queen's birthday.
Buckley now not going to be playing, and I think that's a great thing. I don't think he was really too much pressure on him coming back into the side. David Neatz's 300th, the boys will really get up. My only niggling doubt is that they really got up last week and, you know, did they pick too early? But I really think they'll do it this week for Nita.
Like the look of the forward line with Neitz, Robertson and also Ben Holland finding a bit of form, and Nathan Jones in the middle.
He's super, isn't he?
He's very good. Pies, they'll need to find something too because their finals aspirations very much on the line, but I'm picking Melbourne for that one.
Excellent, me too.
It's going to be a great game, and congratulations to David Neitz as well. The Saints and the Dockers at Telstra Dome on Saturday afternoon. The Dockers haven't played the Saints at the Telstra Dome, I don't think ever.
2004, I think you played.
Did we play
them a long time ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, and lots of emotion for the Dockers at the moment. I really think Halves has got them settled down. Pavlich re-signing, so stopped all that speculation. Look, I don't know. I thought
something weird always happens when these two teams play. Whether the siren not going off, the umpire marking the ball. It's just odd. I
think this could be a line ball one. I'm not too sure whether the Dockers' last two efforts is going to make the difference. You guys really have to do this and do this convincingly. I can't separate them.
I don't think the Saints have been playing too badly. They were just beaten by a better team last weekend in a really tight contest. I think that at home that they're still good enough to win.
All right.
No, you don't have to agree.
I'll go for the Dockers.
This isn't about agreeing. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Essendon and Carlton at the MCG. The Blues also, how do you read their form?
Oh, look,
they've lost everything coming in, but they've fought like demons, so to speak, the whole way.
And Essendon always gets them fired up. The Dons have not looked convincing. They lost so many opportunities against the Dockers last week. So I think again, this could... Favola has said he's going to stay there. Ratton seems to have settled them down. I'm going Carlton. Lance is back.
Do they want to lose that draft pick, the special priority
they're dropping
pick?
Down.
I think they're going to win.
I think they
and prove all the knockers wrong, saying that they're trying to tank. But we'll wait and see.
Let's go.
Maybe they'll have a brave third quarter and fail honourably in the last moment. That could happen too. West Coast and Richmond at Subi. The Tigers were good last week.
Sorry, they haven't got a ruckman. Dean Cox will just kill them, and so West Coast, I don't think there's going to be much of a contest. Although I do think Richmond have showed a lot of spirit in the last couple of weeks.
Reality check for the Tigers at Subiaco, no doubt about it. Brisbane and Sydney at the Gabba.
This is
Saturday
a conundrum.
Night.
Again, Brisbane's record against Sydney has not been great over the last couple of encounters. They really have been able to shut them down. But I do think Brisbane are a different team. Jonathan Brown, of course, has been in great form, but he's going to have to kick a bag if they're going to win. But I think Brisbane.
I'm picking the Swans. If there's one team that can shut down the Lions' run, and that's how they've been winning games, is their incredible run through the middle, it'll be the Swans. And I just saw something last weekend that suggested to me Sydney are a top 4 team again.
Again.
They've got a picture of Dorian Gray style of the team, folded arms, melting away in Paul Roos's closet. And every time it gets uglier, they get better. That's how it works. I know. I'm onto that story, Roos. I'm coming after you. Hawthorn and Port Adelaide at Aurora Stadium in Launceston.
Oh, look, I think it's a good hunting ground for the Hawks. I think this could be a good game for them. Port Adelaide also. This is a real final for both teams.
Port have played a lot of footy there, so they won't be afraid to go down.
No.
They've played a lot of games there over the last couple of years.
So what's going to separate these two?
I think Hawthorn got enormous confidence out of that win last week.
So Hawthorn.
For me,
yep.
In a really tight game. So that should be one of the games of the round, no doubt about it. The Kangaroos and Geelong is the game of the round. There's no getting away from it.
Is it?
Yep. Cats top of the ladder. The Kangaroos hanging in for a top 4 spot. They've lost their last couple. They were good against the West Coast last week, just fell short. But Geelong 14 in a row, will it be 15?
I just love their midfield. I just think they're a stronger outfit. Even though Glenn Archie's going to equal the club record in terms of games.
306 games alongside Wayne Schimmelbusch.
There may be some emotion around that, particularly since he now says he's going to retire. I don't know. I just think Geelong are the goods, and I think they'll beat the Roos.
It's going to be hard to say no to the Cats, isn't it?
It is.
Number 15 win coming up, we reckon there. And then Adelaide and the Western Bulldogs at Amy Stadium, the last game of the round, twilight game on Sunday afternoon. the Dogs were so bitterly disappointing.
They were disappointing, and there's still quite a few injury clouds over some of their stars, Daniel G and Siracusa. So, look, I can't see them beating Adelaide again. This is another big final in terms of trying to get into the top 8. So I think Adelaide...
The Crows were okay against the Cats last weekend at Skilled Stadium. They didn't win, but they fought it out. They do have that ability to keep on punching even
and
if
it's
they're...
not a nice road trip to Amy, let me tell you.
No.
None of us like it.
The Crows for us. Okay, good luck for the D's on
Thank
Friday night.
you.
And congratulations to Nita.
I look forward to next week's hat.
Indeed. You'll have to wait and see what it is. Catch you then for footytips.com.au TV.
Footytips.com.au TV.